Yet, but that's fine. I'm barely here. This has been a disaster. Lego Star Wars Set 7534. Mandalorian Fang Fighter versus the Interceptor, or TIE Interceptor. I'm sorry, my bad. Oh, car is sitting in such a way where I can't really return to it for at least an hour or so. My battery's only about 70%, so we shall see how it goes. Not to mention, I am positive my phone's probably gonna go down. I only got like 60%, but you know what connections we're not at? Hey, Galactic Brooks, how you doing? And Pronounce the goat. Hey, how you doing? I did promise to do a live. This is terrible. I am sorry. I'm like there's dirt all over me. Probably smashed mosquitoes. They're just eating me alive out there. Anyways, I've been picked up a couple of these sets. I feel bad for Ryan not being able to get his gunship video up and out. I know that the other night, he'd mentioned that he was having problems getting that set in. Got eat up by mosquitoes. I attract mosquitoes like nothing you can see. And it's getting evening here. It's like, well, it's 8:30 or 20, 30 hours. But you guys out there seen some of those videos, I'm sure. And man, oh man. It's like, I don't know if you see my community post. I know some of you respond to it. I even talked to Lori. Oh, trying to go, by the way, Lori Doll is my fiance, so it's okay if she joins the chat, if she does. So don't time her out, please. I was gonna send you a message, but I'm just all up here on all excited. So let's see here. Sorry about that. I think you see my video already. Hey Andrew, how you doing? Where was it? Oh yeah, this is just a bomb squad trooper here, but let's see. These are the bricks. I showed you guys earlier. I don't know if these are the right length, but this one is what I'm real excited about. I was missing these two sets on one of those gunships. And these things are hard to get here. And it shows that they haven't even been shipped yet, and yet obviously they're here. Anyways, just want to check this thing open. I would normally tear the thumb tabs. I'm gonna try to do the glue separation here. But yeah, that new gunship. I don't know. My final decision is, what was it on Google? They say that, hey Stephen, how you doing? Oh, Lori Doll, how you doing? They're saying that minifigure scale is like, if a person was like a minifigure, they'd be like 5 foot tall and, oh, my nails are gross. And like 500 pounds. Hey, doing real good, Stephen. How you doing? And it's like, man. So minifigure scale, like, I know a lot of people in the community have argued about if minifigure scale is even a thing. And I think what it is that it's what we can call it play scale. And the thing about the gunship, the thing that stuck in my mind is this. Check this out. The gunship has always been like, so big. And all three sets, 7163, which, had that play scale inside, and then the 7676 and 7, is it 78021? 029? The one in 2013, anyways. They've all had about the same size. So we have a gunship scale. And by this departure from Lego, we've gotten away from that. Hey, we've got 2 instruction books in here. Both are in that new lovely white, which I don't like it because I have that like blue light problem. You see Ryan wear those shades, and that's part of that, is what he'd explained once. For me, I just can't see. It's a story about this hippo, the flying hippo or whatever. So TIE Advance, rebuild the world. Anyone else think that, hey Austin, how you doing? And this reminds me of the old Toys R Us, that giraffe? I guess we can start TIE Advance, I guess. So it's literally two ships. And what caught my attention about this, what I really would appreciate about this set, sorry for the rustling and stuff, is that every time Lego does a set where they have like multiple ships, like that, oh God, was it in 2005 where they had like Obi-Wan Kenobi's, his ship, and they had like the droid tri-fighter, and they had a few of the other ships. There were like 5 builds or something. And I think that was really cool. Okay, just so you know, if you choose to do TIE Fighter, you'll start with bag 4 and bag 5. Austin, do you know who Kyle Simpson's life is? No, I don't know, actually. I haven't heard that. There's so many channels on YouTube. There's a trash can out there. That's China, of course. That's what some of those vloggers say, right? When they're throwing trash out the window in their cars, and they get called out for it later. That's always kind of got me, like, you're being all sneaky. Or my personal favorite, when people are like speeding in their car, and they upload that. Okay, so the TIE Fighter pilot. Let's start with this guy. I haven't seen one of the new TIE Fighters. The last new TIE Fighter I saw was the First Order ones. And they're pretty cool. I really like that rubbery piece that's down off their helmet. I don't know how bad this signal is. I actually had trouble getting on eBay today. Check prices on something. I don't know. That's a new TIE Fighter pilot. At least it didn't go to a dual mold. Back of his head is visible. And for a face, he's only got a single printing. So I guess if you have multiples, kind of a serious face there. We'll see what happens. Suppose that he's got a gun in here. A pew pew. There it is. Lego guns, I don't know. They're pretty cool. And there's a lot of things you can do to them to modify them. Okay, step 1. That's a snot piece. But yeah, I don't know. So what do you guys think about that new gunship? If you've seen the videos on it, are you still excited about coming out? Or are you going to see if it goes on sale? I don't use a term. I'm going to wait for stuff to go on sale because we don't even get stuff up here sometimes. Like, we're just now getting some of these sets that are like retiring. That's why that video I did at Target. The reason I'm showing it is just like to say, hey, these things are finally hitting here, and they're about to be retired this year. Like, and was it December? Was it? And I think Ryan in his video was talking about, you know, don't wait till December. I mean, like, don't wait till last minute. Because somebody that has the same name did it about you around 3 years ago. Wow. I know that there's a guy named Sinful Hero that me and him were kind of doing a contest on the Orange Bomb Squad Troopers. He was trying to build Army too, and he made it. I think gunship isn't bad. Has a niche for sure. Yeah, you know, I'm not totally on board with the, do we really need another white and red one? But that would probably be better because it's been so many years. I mean, it's been 10 years. You know, I'm old, but even for me, I'm like, it's been that long? 2013? I mean, personally, I think that the one that the Wookiees used, where it had like the yellow wings, after the Empire one, I think that'd be kind of cool. Okay, slang. Hey, man. No, the gunship isn't bad, but they're going to catch a lot of heat because of the fact that they're going out of the gunship scale. It's okay. What he was talking, what? What he was talking bad? I don't know. Man, my channel just started, I think, 3 years ago. It would have been a long time ago. I don't know. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. So Jake's not here yet. Snigger, snigger. But, yeah. Like the UCS doesn't count because Manchester in 2018. Okay. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for letting me know, Austin. Yeah, I don't know what goes on the internet. To be honest, I started thinking about, it might be fun doing a live stream from watching those reaction channels. And they are like so cutthroat on each other. They like if they don't have somebody to pick on, they pick on themselves, on each other. And it's like, wow. The things he was saying were absolutely disgusting. Oh, maybe to him we are. Who knows? So he shouldn't watch the content. I'm looking for one of these in dark red. I got like 5 of them, but one of them was so fragile, I like just dropped it, like, well, like, dropped it on the floor. And I hit a flagstone and it cracked. I'm going, are you kidding? And it's the last one I needed. So I finished the set without it, but I left it hanging. Or maybe I put a substitute piece in. Anyways, it's all good. But what annoyed me was the post office was supposed to get it in, and it says delivered like a few days ago, and it's not here yet. If you're wondering why I'm staring down, I'm like, am I missing a piece here? I feel like I'm missing a piece here. But it's all light gray, and it didn't fly off anywhere. I was just whining about this the other day, about how we're missing pieces lately. What's your favorite Lego set of all time? I'm still thinking the 7662, that MTT from 2007. But everyone's got their opinion, and that might be knocked off the horse by something new coming out. You never know. Or even something old, I find. Why did you start your YouTube channel anyways? Actually, oh, here it is. I started it when I found Yeezy sneakers on a channel called Legit Tim. And I thought it might be kind of fun to join this community about, looking for sneakers. And I would actually get up early and try to do the sneaker drops. I used to do a lot of sneaker content, and then I did some, I like the mukbang content, the eating stuff, which I'm glad I didn't pursue that. And then one day I was doing RC content, like radio control cars, repairing it, and I had very disappointedly gotten a Lego fake Lego Lord of the Rings in. And I ran over him. I was just annoyed. I just ran over him on camera. And I got all these people who were like really curious. And they're like, oh, that's really funny. I'd like to see more of that kind of content. Do you mind making? I'm like, do I mind? No, it's like my natural humor. It's who I am. And I thought, well, shoot. And of course, I think my dream is, I spend a lot of money on Lego. I know we probably all do, whatever we do. And I thought, if, that's different. That's kind of weird to have an overhanging detail like that. But I thought, it'd be really cool if you get monetized and if your channel could even buy you Lego sets. Yeah, Legit Tim is funny. And he's clean too. I like him talking about God and giving back. I like that because generally I don't like those prank channels. They've even made memes about that. Like, oh, it's just a prank. It goes way out there. I had thought about that very briefly, but it would have been overly scripted and it would have been just fake and it wouldn't be fun to make. And so I thought, you know what? Don't worry about whatever. Just have fun and do stuff. And people asked about more Lego content, so I started doing Lego content. I had watched a few other channels like vlog channels and commentator channels. And as a result, I had already shown my face and stuff on YouTube, so I couldn't really do other content. Like, there's a lot of content you can do, and some of the content it's harder to do it if you, I don't know, if you just talk too much about your personal stuff. It can be harder to do certain types of content. And if I had to do over again, I would still do Lego because I like Lego. And here's a way I looked at when I first thought about doing a channel. Actually, I know him in real life. Really? Oh wow. Yeah, he's really funny. If I had to do it over again, I'd still do Lego because the way I looked at the time was like, you go out, you can buy a set. So there's content right there. You can do opening, unboxing, unbagging. There's more content. You can build different builds with it. There's more content. Or you could do mock build. There's so many things you can do. And most of all, Lego's fun. And it's always been a good escape for me to get away from Lego. Or not get away from Lego, get away from the world. And like I said, as more content I watched on YouTube, the more stuff I watched, and some of the people's complaints about Lego, and I get it. I absolutely get it. Especially now with the prices. to literally go in a store. For me, I'm not Christian, but I respect them because they're good people. They have good faith, and it's better to have faith than no faith. Yeah, um, I would totally agree with that. Yeah, yeah. My dad worked all the time and working long hours. And the reason you remind me there, Travis, the goat, is he yeah, he worked like late hours. I never saw him as a kid. I mean, I mean, as a baby, as a like a little infant kind of thing. And I remember one time he was like making a sandwich, like just like a ham and cucumber. Yeah, it was ham and cucumber. And he was putting the mayonnaise out, and he's like, he had the knife out, and he's like, "Hey, Dave, you know," he said, "Let me tell you something." He said, "See what I'm making here?" I go, "A sandwich." He goes, "That's right." He said, "The moment you go to like Subway or go to some restaurant and have this made, you've lost all control." He says, "You go through life. The only control you really have is as long as it's just you. The moment it involves any other person, whether it's a physical person, whether it's Lego, you lost control. So don't worry about it. Don't take it personal. Just go on." And that works. It does work. Sometimes I gotta remind myself of that, of course. But yeah, but I like Lego. It's also kind of interesting to see how it's changed. I mean, I remember my old minifigures. You know, their hands were like in their pockets with the little hats and no face printing, which we've returned to that a few times. Whenever Lego probably doesn't know what the face is going to be like Phasma. I know I was talking about that, the Rise of Skywalker, and I do like some of the builds. And I think the first movie from Rise of Skywalker I didn't find so bad. It was just Finn's character change and you know, just whatever. Like I watched that Fantastic Beasts, is it? From the Harry Potter, well, that franchise, J.K. Rowling stuff. And it's that third movie, the third and I guess last movie you would call it. I mean, it is the last one. The whole thing with Johnny Depp and them changing the actor in the middle of the movie, it really, really affected it. It really messed it up. Oh, I don't know if you know something by the name of Jake Vincent. Not in real life, but that could be my buddy. Everyone who's been here to the chat knows when I'm saying my buddy, I'm being a little bit sarcastic. But at the same time, I do welcome everybody as long as they keep it respectful. But, you know, or if that's the same person, could be. Like I said, the world and the communities are small. This looks like it should be a printed piece. Are we missing a sticker sheet? We can't be missing a sticker sheet. No, Lego wouldn't do that. No, of course not. It's a printed piece, thankfully. But yeah, I appreciate everybody showing up for this. This is amazing. I don't know how the connection is out there. Like I said, I got a warning from my cell phone carrier about, you know, blah 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 blah. You know, you're going way over all your allocated. You know how they are. It's all good though. It's all good. It doesn't really matter. Not in the long run. Yeah. I mean, I guess as far as the gunship goes, I guess there's nothing stopping us from getting like 2013s and fix them up and changing the coloring or whatever. I mean, we could always do that. That's one thing I really like about Lego is how much you can modify it and change things around. It's really cool, you know. Um, of course, some people are Lego purists, and that's fine. That's fine. That's a strong joint. That's a pretty strong joint. Sometimes I like to keep extra ones of these around. Yeah, somebody by the name of Jake Vincent. I don't think I know him in real life. Might be, like I said, that guy, but who knows? How's the weather out there for everybody? It's actually been sunny here. State fairs started today, so the roads are all messed up. The Ghost. Yes. I am actually legitimately excited about that one. I mean, I've wanted that set for a long time, but it's like, well, it's expensive, hard to get, and I did manage to get. Is it the battle pack? Oh, no, it's a little one. Oh God, what is it called? Anyways, I forgot right now. But and you know, I paid extra because you're paying resale, and then they ship it. Um, they shipped this horrible thing out, and it was all messed up and destroyed. What's it say? You made a really bad video about you? Me? Oh, if you're talking about the one explaining stuff, that was necessary, I think, because of Kaya Simpson's life and Kaya Simon's life. It just got me thinking about stuff. And I think that I want to be honest and straightforward. And I think that YouTube turned off the comments on the video, but I think that given a chance, if we ever get monetized here, I think it might be kind of cool to find some way to give cash to somebody, help maybe single mothers out or kids out. I'm not sure though, and I don't like to boast about or show that kind of content if I did it, because if we did that kind of content, it feels somehow insincere, right? I don't know. But you know, I just like to start with a clean slate. It's amazing how many more people are here than normal, though, or different names and things. It's really cool. Really appreciate you guys dropping by. I don't know if the connection's any good. I keep saying that over and over again. Also, the other thing I like about new Lego sets coming out is um, I like the chance to see different building techniques and different things, from Lego. Because they always keep it kind of changed up. I know the new pieces feel different than they used to be, but that's cool. And I'm trying to find a better time to do these streams. I mean, we got a heck of a time difference between all of us, and I wish there was a way around that. I may have to settle on an earlier time. I know that some of the reaction channels for Europe and stuff, sometimes they'll do a separate stream. Oh, okay, the connection is fine, so don't worry about. Okay, that's cool. Then that's all I need to hear. I know I've had to play back videos sometimes, and you watch yourself and it's all broken up and stuff. It's like, oh God, man, are you kidding me? But yeah, sneaker content was actually what really kind of drew me into YouTube, and of course, couldn't really get sneakers up here. I did buy a pair of Yeezy 350s though, in store pickup. And that was kind of cool. That was a lot of fun. I am not even sure if it was on this channel. It might have just been a Facebook thing by then. A lot of cool red pieces in here. A lot of red. It's really cool. I like the Kylo Ren's interceptor looking that big TIE fighter from that series of movies. Am I the only one out there that, actually, I know I'm not the only one that didn't like Kylo Ren's character, but kind of bizarre. So the ghost is probably what we're going to be looking for instead of the gunship, huh? Okay, that part's there, and that. Oh, I see. Here we are. So what is the most overrated and underrated Lego things? Overrated? Boy. I would say underrated would probably Ninjago. I mean, it's a Lego theme. They own it, and they can pretty much do whatever with it. And it's a really cool set. Kind of a blast, actually. Yeah, I'm staring at this going, I wonder if I did something wrong here. No, I didn't. There it is. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. And the most underrated or overrated for a Lego theme. The problem is outside of Star Wars and like some of the Jurassic Park stuff, I don't really. I know there's Friends. Do they still make the Spies one? I don't know if the video is still up or not. Kind of got me curious now, but I don't know. It's interesting. Goes across. Yeah, I don't know. Do I know what the title is? No. Okay. Take care, man. Galactic Rex. That's good. Good. Great to have you here. Like I said, I don't know how long this stream's going to run because the batteries may run down, but really glad to see everyone here, have everyone here, and I just want to I just want like YouTube to be a safe, great place to talk about Lego and stuff. And there's a lot of different things that you can do on YouTube. Like I said, I got started watching legit Tim's content. And I always liked his content. But yeah, no one really watched my secret content, which is fine. If anyone is curious, it still exists. It's just a second channel called David Laurie Life. There is very little, if any, probably zero Lego content on there. but there is, like, other content. Um, Sneakers, some Supreme stuff. It's my work hat for being outside, try to keep the mosquitoes off. Really don't get any kind of cool drops, so, but it's all right. It's okay. Can't have it all. Can't have it both ways. That's for sure. So, what sets anyone else out there working on? Anyone out there building anything? It was like these reversed way that Lego started using reversed constructions on the things. It works out really good. So that's kind of a different. Do they not use? I'm sure they use a printed piece on this one, right? We've got some extra pieces here, extra pistol, some little 1x2s, trans red. Of course, I love to have these things. Sometimes when you do old sets, you'll notice that, especially like some of those picnic tents, sometimes get a little bit worn. And, yeah, here we are. Everybody's favorite classic. I mean, if you've done any Lego TIE Fighters, going back even, of course, a different color back when they were blue, but you've seen that piece before. Yeah, that's always exciting to see a Lego set. It was once I was a kid and still is now. It's just funny too. Sometimes you'll be like, huh, I misassembled something or what have you. I remember a talk show years ago where a dude's like, he said, if you can't laugh at yourself, then listen to me laugh at you. And I'm like, wow. But as the years went by, I got what he was saying too. And I've met people like that where they just, no matter what, they're always right. I mean, they're always right. And you could like call them out like right there. And everyone knows that they're wrong, that they said something wrong, or they were just mistaken, and they won't admit it. And it's not worth losing friendships over or having a big row about it, but it's like, man, really, you're gonna pick that hill. Whatever, But yeah, I think we've all seen people in real life like that who just, you go, wow, But that's okay though. That's their limits. Just try to worry about myself. Have I misread the instructions? Can I apparently not talk and do this at the same time? Oh, I guess I could do it now. It doesn't really matter. I'm glad I caught it now, though. It's like the old joke back when I was in school doing auto stuff. The joke was, there's nothing like putting a car or engine back together on a car and you got, quote, extra pieces left. And the same with Lego sets, Yeah, Lego throws some extra pieces in, but anyone ever been there when you're going, some of these don't really look like extra pieces, and you go, great. Where is it? Somewhere inside, and find something deep inside the build. That's fine though. Man, mosquito bites. Yikes. You all have mosquitoes out there? I'm sure everyone does. In some places, they carry malaria and stuff. Up here, there was a big scare about something. I don't remember what it was a few years ago. Possible carrying, but for the most part, nothing seems to ever be in the mosquitoes. If you just get bit, you get sore, get a little swollen spots on you or whatever. I seen some of these the other day that were in dark red for one of the old sets from years ago. It's kind of fun. Sometimes, like I said, it's just, sometimes you'll run into a Lego set and you'll see pieces that maybe were out there, but you've never seen yourself, you know? Those are kind of fun when you see stuff. I think it's fun. See stuff you've never seen, or put together a set you've never seen before. That's always a blast. So other people out there, does everyone out here have YouTube channels going? Making content, what have you? Wow. I just put a lot of pressure on that thing, didn't I? Okay. Holy smoke. Well, I'll be darned. It's not a really super strong build for Lego. That's a little bit unusual. Really? Oh, I just like crushed it. That's kind of weird. Sometimes some sets seem like they're put together a little bit better. A little stronger builds, you know? Other times, not so much. That's one of those weird lip pieces comes down like so. Well, I'll be. Oh, I see what I'm doing here. I'm looking for this piece right here. There it is. There's a mystery of it all. And that piece goes here. Interesting. I guess like that, which doesn't even make sense. Then the other piece is like so in reverse build. Okay. I guess I'm kind of curious in seeing the new Venator when it appears. That'd be kind of cool. I am still curious. I still want to see the Galactic gunship, the Galactic gunship, Coruscant Guard gunship. I'm just not as hyped about now. I mean, even Solid Brick Studios, who's Land, I mean, he's like, seems like a pretty die-hard Lego guy. Even he's like kind of tempered, you know, talking about how a little bit disappointed. Hey, that's cool. Old classic piece. Hatch construction's a little bit different this time around. Hey, legit him. Hey, man, how you doing? Well, hey, thanks for dropping by, man. Yeah, I watch your stuff from Ross's Boss, man. Ross Boss days. I just watch a lot of your content. Actually, it's really, really amazing. And keeping up with good ideas and stuff. It's definitely cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, I watch Seth Fowler's content too sometimes. Good old Kaiser. Yeah, it was great seeing you, man. I appreciate you dropping by. That was nice. Yeah, you definitely keep up that grind. That's amazing. It's amazing. I've always been worried about running out of ideas, but I'm nowhere near there yet. But yeah, it's definitely YouTube's a funny thing. It's definitely pretty amazing. Some of the people that are here, some of the energy they have. so amazing, man. Six of those things. Kyle Simpson's Life made another video about you. Huh, well, maybe I should check that out. I wonder if it's actually me or if it's someone just named like me. Who knows? I may have to check it out. I was trying to avoid reaction channels too. And we all know that some people have actually blown up because of that. I mean, that's like, they like look for stirring up drama. Oh, message retracted, okay. But yeah, YouTube was like telling me, yeah, you gotta start doing live streams, you're doing this, doing that. And so I thought maybe I'll take him up on that, you know. Also, every time these TIE fighters come out, I always appreciate the different ways they put parts together. I've seen a few Lego builds where I've gone, what? Why'd they do it that way? For the most part, though, it's always refreshing anyways. Sometimes the new technique's a little bit tough to figure out, but it's all good. Any famous ones? No, I actually haven't. In fact, I'm here in Alaska. I mean, there's got to be people. I know that there was a local one here, but I met him because of some weird drama at work, actually. Very weird drama. He put one of my coworkers up on blast, and so the boss is like, telling everybody to watch his social media and stuff. And then I met him and found out he was actually a former employee where I work now, which is kind of funny. Driven by bitterness, which I get it. I understand. Not saying it's okay, but I get it. Oh, on the live streams, actually M&R was on. That's really cool. That's right. That's what I just said. Oh, message retracted. Okay. Hey, Boba Fett, how you doing? Hey, good to see you too, Ryan. Sorry about the whole gunship thing. I guess your set hadn't come in yet. I'm sorry about that. I was thinking about paying retail or resell for mine, and just to get it early. And after the more I heard about them, more I'm like, nah, I don't think so. Still excited about seeing it though. I mean, just curiosity, you know. Hey, man, hello. Yeah, building the TIE Interceptor. You got good eyesight, man. Yeah, I bet that is annoying. I mean, especially for you, like, depending on that for content. I mean, that would, yeah, that puts it in all new perspective. Definitely puts that in perspective. I won't be talking much. Okay. Guess what? I forgot to do that same thing back here, didn't I? I did. That's funny. Here I am not paying attention to what I'm doing. Hey, hello man. How you doing back again, huh? Apparently I can't look at the stream and do what I'm doing at the same time. But yeah, the Interceptor is cool. I know the old Interceptor looked really neat too, and that's kind of why I've been... Yeah, madam, thanks, man. I remember that old TIE Interceptor from years ago. That was really cool. And that one ship from Kylo Ren's ship kind of looks, basically, it's an Interceptor, basically, right? One of the few sets that was decent from that. Actually, I think some of the builds were really decent. I know, I kind of like that. The training Atu Island, is it? That's pretty cool, actually. It's not bad. What other famous ones? God, there's been a few. That's probably the biggest one, though. What about you? Yes, Tim? Oh, Boba Fett the 11th, yeah. Staring off here at this build. Yeah, I like this. Oh, Mr. Beast, I've heard of him. I know that, I've only watched a little bit of his stuff. I remember hearing about Atozi's channel talking about that whole thing with the Mr. Beast burger. Anyone out there ever had one of those? The Beast burger? I know that all that was run through like Ghost Kitchens. We don't even have that as an option up here. We don't even have like Chick-fil-A up here, which is kind of funny. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing, but at one point we thought about, might be fun doing like a food channel, and it's like, I kid you not, I could do a video about going to every Target store in one day in Alaska, because there's only 3. There's one here in Wasilla, and then there's 2 in Anchorage, which is like 40-something miles. Well, from here it's about 90 miles away. And it's like, wow. I mean, really, that's really interesting, you know. Oops. This is a kind of interesting from the way the attachment point is on this. What? Oh, I was just talking about the Mr. Beast burger, and then got to thinking about how we don't even have like Chick-fil-A up here. So do you have the 1 versus set? Actually, I have this damaged box one here. And I did actually pick up another one for just to have, because they're available right now. And sometimes up here, what'll happen is, like when the 501st packs came out, okay, for a while you couldn't get them at all. And then like for a little bit, just for like a little bit, you could get them at the stores. Like they would have four at every Fred Meyer and I don't remember at Target. And you had a chance I could get them, and then they just disappeared. And then soon people talk about, oh yeah, they're going to be retiring soon. I'm like, we never saw them again. Oh, the Office Rabbit. I haven't actually. Yeah, that's. I know they had the Ghostbusters card tonight at Target also. Yeah, they're picking them up. Barely see it. Yeah, and that's always it's kind of sad. And I know for a fact that some places get more sets than others. I think must be what happens. Because I know that you'll get on like eBay or Bricklink or whatever, some of the marketplaces, and you'll have some guy that'll have like all these. It happens with shoes too. It happens with sneakers all the time. You'll get on there and they'll be like, all these same sets, the same pieces, and they're selling them like right now on eBay. There's a dude selling the Coruscant gunship. Oh, is this Jake's new name? The new Coruscant gunship, and he wants like $300 for it. Like our nearest Target store is 40-minute drive. Doesn't have that much Lego, really. Yeah, the trolls are here. No good. Yeah, actually for up here, the Target store is probably the place to go for buying Lego sets, at least when they first come out. Depends on which one. But like that Naboo and one, the latest one that's like $15.99, they're out. They're gone. I mean, they're just. Hey, I'm doing really good. Yourself? Is this Jake? It must be. I'm doing good. Yourself? Hey, my first viewers were kind of on the troll side, They absolutely were. Had some names that I can't, screen names I can't even repeat. Like, oh my goodness. What in the world? Really? Well, that's a little hidden piece there. Interesting. Oh well, it doesn't matter, but I've seen this a couple times now. Some of the instructions. It's not a big deal, but it's like they have some hidden movements in them. I'm glad to hear that. Man, summer's winding down fast up here. How about there? Yeah, the ATTE is definitely out there now. It's out there. Does anyone know? Is it going to be retiring this year too? Because I know that Ryan from Eminor have been talking about like sets that were retiring. You don't think it will be? Yeah. I was kind of surprised to hear about the TIE Fighter retiring because it's like, I would have thought that, like probably everyone else, the TIE Fighter and like X-Wing fighter are kind of the backbone, of your Star Wars line. I guess Millennium Falcon's going to be around for a lot longer, a little bit longer, which is fine. I mean, we need a Millennium Falcon out there, but I kind of wish we could have an original trilogy one. I could make an original trilogy easy enough. Yeah. Yeah, Boba Fett starships, but they're supposed to be retiring, I think. And that brick had the Mandalorian child. I think that one is supposed to retire, but it's been around for a good long time. It's been around for a good long time. Yeah, I The first one of those Boba Fett's I bought at Walmart, and the barcode had been cut out, and I wasn't thinking about it, and been taped. And man, when I got to the checkout, they tried to charge me like $160, saying it was a Millennium Falcon, and of course they knew it wasn't. I knew it wasn't. What somebody had done, they'd cut the barcode out and switch it over with that one, and it was like, are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding. And right after that, Walmart started locking everything up, and they're like, yeah, manager told me, he's like, yeah, if we continue to lose Lego sets, that's right, they're gonna pull the line from us. And I have to be honest, if they didn't have Lego at Walmart, I'd have a tough reason to even go in there. I mean, it's nothing against the store, but if they wouldn't have Lego sets, I'd be like, well, so why do I need to go in there exactly? You know? Oh my goodness. But yeah, the clothes feel all grubby and stuff. Changing oil and stuff on the Fiesta. It's getting dark outside a little bit, like starting to fade, get that like a twilight color. Yeah, I don't know. I really like that, the N1. I know that I'd like to get that old UCS N1 with the chrome parts, but I don't know. It's a lot of money. Other sets I heard, like the Slave One ship or the Boba Fett Starship, the X-Wing, the TIE Fighter, 75-300. I'm pretty sure the Hoth Battle Pack. I don't know about that latest AT-AT Toy Scout one, and I believe the UCS AT-ATs will be around a little bit longer, but I heard some rumor on one of the LEGO rumor channels that I think the UCS gunship might be retiring, which would be kind of, I don't know, I guess, is it sad? I haven't bought one yet. I think that would be one that I should get. I definitely think the AT-AT would be one that I should get because, I mean, obviously I like AT-ATs. I mean, I really like AT-ATs. I probably, kind of one of my little side dream things is to have like the 5, but if you saw that short video I put up, it is probably important to try to get 5 from the same release, like 2014, because although they're all gray, they all got 4 legs, they do look slightly different. And it's not, I mean, like, I'm sure if you had a room and you change a model each time, took a picture, most people outside of the Lego sphere would not even notice it. But when they're right next to each other, I mean, you can't help it. You do notice it. And it's not a bad thing. Like, I really like that old 8129 from 2010. It's a little bit fragile. My favorite for just being tough all around, indestructible Lego is that latest 2019 or 20, I think it's a 2020 set, and then that 2014. Both those uses those lift arms, and they're a lot tougher. Oh, the collection one shows like 5 different variations. The shovel one just shows a 3. Hey, Buzz Productions, how you doing? Yeah, the shovel one. I don't know when I noticed it. I was like digging through, looking at Lego sets and working on a few of the old sets, and this something out of the blue. I'm like, wait a minute, that one's got a shovel too. Hey, that one does too. This is almost an illegal build. I guess it makes sense, but you force this in between those 4 studs. Why am I showing this Sandstorm? You've already built this one. Hey, how you doing, man? It's good to see you. Okay. I feel like I should have put, yeah, let's go. I forgot to put this on. Put this black towel back there. I was just talking to Jake, and I realized it was right all along. You were the one that is a bad guy. Okay. Well, there you have it. Oh my goodness. God bless. Okay, how you doing? There's a lot of pieces in this one. A lot of pins and small pieces. That's cool though. Out of this set, I think the Fleet Commander, just because of his gun and a difference in color. I've been the one that was Jake all along. Oh, okay, that's cool. How you doing, man? Yeah, the Commander is definitely the cool one because different color and stuff. It's like I would love to see a new Jango Fett come out. And I know everyone out there has always said, can't we get a recolor basically of, you know, the Slave One as a Jango Fett ship? I mean, that would be really easy to do. It's something several people have done on channels. Maybe eventually Lego do it when not going to live. Oh, okay. No, imagine not eventually. So how are you doing, man? Appreciate the views, by the way. Doesn't show what color pins these are. Oh, I see they are. Here we are. Yeah, like a Jango Fett starship. That would be kind of cool. 5 watching, 4 watching. Yeah, Jango Fett starship would be actually really cool. I think I would love to see that. I forgot to put this pin in here. Oh, here we are. Boss was a troll this whole time. Yeah. I guess we should do something about that, huh? I guess I will. All right. Sorry, bro. Let's try this. Well, you know, he had to come clean. I guess they just want attention, right? Because, I mean, I've heard that about like by Bosk. Well, I guess with the name, if you look at it like Bosk, it'd be kind of cool. Okay. They want attention. It's like, I don't know if you've ever done, was that true crime stuff? I know you were recommending it, but it's like so many of them get away with these horrible crimes, and then they got to talk to police. And when I was in college, they're like, and the reason is because they want the attention. Like there's a part of them that goes, oh no, I got away with it. And nobody wants to, that was a mistake. That wasn't the real Boss K production. It got hacked into by Jake. I have evidence. Thanks, man. That makes sense. Yeah, Transus, you're definitely on the ball with the computer. So it seems that Jake is pretty good at the old computer, huh? Oh well. For me, I don't know. But yeah, it just seems like so many of those people troll. I mean, basically, the reason you want to do a troll is to get attention. I mean, there's some people that their whole channel is about trolling others. Yeah, it can't be. He's been so nice. Yeah, he's been here for it. Jake even came in way yesterday. Either that or he mimicked a fake account. He could have. I know that he's had some like the was it PlayStation Gamer or Gamer Girl or something like that was one of the well he always gives himself away because what it is they want attention so they gotta eventually say something because otherwise you know no one's gonna know their handiwork, shall we say. Oh well. Drop some facts here. I do believe some of the accounts here are trolls like alts, but not quite sure on that one. Yeah, I'm sure they are. I mean, it makes sense. One, this is a tiny channel, and this seems to be a fairly small group. But I'm sure that, there's some trolls here. And it's easy to like clone accounts and stuff now, isn't it? The PS5 gamer was a nice guy. I don't remember. Oh, it's fine. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I just don't want anyone making being felt uncomfortable. That's all. Like I said, I did meet one of my trolls in real life once. Felt a lot more sorry for him after I got to see his conditions, who he was. I believe somebody's hiding one of your friends. It's a nice to it's nice to you on this main account, secretly trolling you. It could be. It's hard for someone to impersonate someone with a verification mark. That's true. That's true. It's a good point. Well, I know some of these accounts I did glance back, and some of them didn't exist very long. So I know that's definitely a sign that YouTube warns about. I know that even some of the really vanilla accounts out there, reaction channels, if there is such a thing, have just like insane amount of mods on them. If you go in a chat, you'll just see just one name after another. It's got the little wrench sign. Have fun building and take care. Both at the 11. Good lad to see you. No, it won't turn against you. Even if troll stuff happens, I mean, because I just look at it as, people having problems. Oh, you have an alternative account. I have a second account, like I said, David Laurie Live, but if you want to check it out, it's mostly pew pew content because it's just become that way. In fact, tonight I'm doing some work when I get cleaned up on a problematic rifle I've been working on. This is a cool build, though. I like this. I have a lot of old. One Kenobi. Okay, interesting. All right, but yeah, I don't know. It's just a lot of fun, right? I mean, it's fun to talk about stuff and you know, hear people's things. So, what other content out there? I mean, everyone out there building things. Yeah, why do I have 6 accounts? Correction, 7. I'm like AG1. Air Jordan 1? Really? I don't know. It could be a multitude of reasons. It's your own business, isn't it? I know I got a friend of mine, well, not really a friend, but a co-worker who started an art channel. And he literally freaks out because of the trolling. And I'm like, how bad is it? I mean, he showed me some of the stuff. I'm like, doesn't seem that bad to me. I mean, somebody's gonna make duplicate my account, and I already know if they're already done with Boss. Yeah, I might delete some after the stream. Well, yeah, you do have the mod rank, and that is a difference. It's all good. I mean, that's kind of why I don't want to. I hate banning people and stuff, is because I'm sorry, I just feel like people should need to be heard. I guess within reason, but you know what I mean. Oops. What the heck did I do here? There, that looks better. My goodness. So I flipped over like, wait a minute. What did I just do? And the YouTube handles, that's right. How did yours not a bot and not here to troll? Okay. How you doing, man? So boss can't impersonate one. Okay. Also hi to you. All right. So if it ever happens to me, remember that's not me. It's just somebody that is mimicking my account. All right. I won't worry about, man. I guess I should put the same warning for me too, huh? Golly. Oh my goodness. I guess that's the thing that trolls don't want is people laughing with them, but some of it's kind of funny. I mean, you remember that South Park episode? Who was that? Was that Kyle's dad? No. Kyle's dad, right? That was like trolling people at night. Kind of low on money. Okay, see you, Boba Fett. Have a good night, man. Take care. I like the greebling on here. It's pretty cool. Thanks, I appreciate it. Like legit one. Ain't even verified, yeah. The real one is. Yeah, it is. Especially with the Ryan one. No, hard to say. What threw me about that one is the location, Boston. Isn't it Florida? But I don't know what those videos, you know. And it doesn't really matter in the end, doesn't it? I mean, like, As long as it's all entertaining and fun, does it even matter? Like, yeah, if it's a troll, it is. But I mean, in the end, does it really matter? Like, check this out. Even if somebody is trolling or whatever, if it makes them happy and they're not hurting anybody, and it makes other people laugh or even think they're interacting with somebody real, isn't it okay? Oh, really? They can't mimic the exact name? I know on Facebook they can sometimes clone accounts, but you can't respond, or what the deal is. Yeah, probably. But it is like, I don't know, it just. That looks a little odd there. What did I do there? Now you're over. All right, take care, man. Oh, I'm freezing up a little bit? Okay. Real. Have fun building. I will. Okay, well, that's fine. It's all good, man. I mean, as long as we can all talk about stuff and, You mean the accounts on the stream? Or the ones on the stream? Okay. Sitting here watching the screen and not, if you say so. Have a good day, man. You guys are great, actually. I do actually appreciate y'all. I really do. Because behind these screens, yeah. Oop. I'm happy I was able to catch a live stream. I've been enjoying content a lot. Can I ask what we are working on? Oh, I'm sorry. 75348 Mandalorian Fang versus the TIE Interceptor. I believe it's a relatively new set. We're just starting to get that target up here. Yeah, he does know a lot about Lego. You too. Take care, man. Yeah, it is a new set. I definitely like it. I can't believe I was thinking about the Coruscant gunship so much that I was posting about this morning, talking about going, man, and seeing a couple of videos on it. Now it's like, oh man. It's all good though. I mean, Oh, back in there. Okay. Two of these guys. Oop, low battery. Got 20%. Probably froze up. Good night, Boba Fett. Okay, finished that one up a few weeks ago. Okay. I do like the newer Dark Saber. I don't know Lego that well to comment, but when that first Moff Gideon's ship came out, the light cruiser, I had picked up on sale. If anyone out there knows what it is, it was one of the Ninjago sets, and it had like a white dragon, like a dragon build. It had a Wu and a little purple figure. I don't remember what her name was, but there was a sword and like in a stone, which looked like it would have been just like a perfect shape and a hilt for the dark saber. And I was just like shocked that they didn't just go with that mold. I mean, I was like, blew me away. I don't know how I could be fake, but okay. No, man. That's it. I'd tell everybody, just let's not worry about it, you know? I mean, we're all here just have a good time, talk about Lego, and try not to become a reaction channel and criticizing Lego. Speaking about Apple with a guy gives me weird vibes. Okay. Speaking about reaction channels, you remember Life of Lego? I think, what happened to that guy? I haven't seen anything from him. I wasn't like a huge supporter of him. Well, wasn't a supporter at all, actually. I didn't like his content, but what happened to him? I mean, he hasn't like posted nothing for a long time, and I thought he had like 10,000 or 12,000 subscribers. Anyone out there know about Life of Lego, or what's been going on with him? Oh, Boba Fett. Well, we all have, our own thoughts and opinions. Like I said, let's just all have a good time and not worry about it, right? I mean, anyone out there watch Report of the Week? That new McDonald's release of supposed to be like famous burgers eaten by famous people, and I was just laughing like, that's so weird. It's just repackaging, and it's almost like saying, what was whoever it was drinking this kind of soda on this kind of day, and it just seems so weird. I don't know, just funny. This is a pretty cool build. I do enjoy building Lego sets. I have to be honest, I do. Even sometimes I mess stuff up, but hey, it's all good. The key thing is just, I mean, I've been around, and at the end of the day, we're all going to check out. So have a good time, man, and just try not to hurt anyone, and that's it, right? You're not wrong. Oh my goodness. This is a pretty cool build. It makes me want to kind of relook at that old blue one that came out. I never really minded that blue color. I think I built it correctly this time, after messing up the first one. But anyway, so Life of Lego, anyone ever followed him or saw some of his content? His castle build video was cool. I just didn't like the videos where he was like picking on people and doing really good, man. Where he was like picking on people and stuff. I didn't really care for that content, but his castle videos and stuff was kind of cool. I'm doing good. Yourself, man? Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, it's great to be talking to you too, man. It really is. I got my 10% warning on the battery. Made it longer. You know, the thing is, if this thing was fully charged, it makes it like 100 minutes. And here we're at, what, 85 minutes, and it still made it for a long time. I'm like, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Can't really complain. This is a really nice build, though. I have to admit, I'm impressed with this. I'm glad to see that you're good, man. And also, I'm sure you notice it, but it's a lot bigger than the last TIE Fighter that came out. You think that they're going to get rid of the older TIE Fighter, the one that just came out, was it 75-300? You think they're getting rid of that? They're going to bring us a bigger TIE Fighter? Be kind of cool if they did. Oh, for streaming, this is an old iPhone XR, is it? It's got a better battery. I got this one came off of eBay. I got a 10s, 10X Max? God, I don't even remember. I feel so silly now. And that one, the battery has just gotten so weak on it, so worn down, and my carrier wanted me to replace it. I got the iPhone, what's it, 12, is it? And that was fine. I got no complaints about. And then its speaker got really bad, and it's like, man. And just one thing after another, and went back, and they'd already went to making the 13. They wouldn't honor my warranty on it. And it's like, it became this whole big thing. And so, I said, well, I found this one on eBay, this old 10R, and it worked pretty good. And well, before that, got a hold on eBay, and he told me who the last carrier had been. It was the same carrier that we have here. Oh, you deal with circuits over there? Yeah, I did try using I got an old MacBook Air, and I tried using that, but I have to hotspot because there's no internet here, and it just got to be. I might try working on that more. So you do circuits, huh? I figure you had to be more up on the computer stuff. That's cool. It's very cool, actually. R2E6, that's kind of a cool figure. I mean, all black droid. That was another thing about the rise of Skywalker, the black version of BB-8 just automatically being a villain. That was kind of weird too. Nothing against that, it just seemed a little bit like lazy to make that kind of character. I'm a hardware engineer, or box builder. I grew up in Boston. I actually went to MIT. Okay. That's cool. That's really neat, actually. Yeah, actually I like this build, it's pretty cool. Still got 4 in here, huh? Wow. Yeah, my battery's definitely running down. But I said I wanted to try to stream, and I feel good about coming out on the stream anyways. And it does I think it makes people a little bit uncomfortable, maybe not uncomfortable, but I can see that it could. I mean, you can't really, edit anything for stream, can you? Of course, it would be on me anyways. I really like the Interceptor. It's a heavy build, though, to be honest. I ended up building a custom stand for the tie. Leave the weight in the lower wing sections. I'm sure it will damage over time. Wow. I hadn't thought about that. Thanks for the tip. Yeah, the only ship like this I've ever had that's recent one is that was it the Sith Interceptor or the Sith, the one of the sort of like Dorito looking. That was really really a heavy build. Like I was just going to set it down or do something else. Of course, it tips forward, but I'm like, man, it's got a lot of weight. It's got some weight to it. Well, I might. Thanks for the tip on the custom stand. See, that's what I mean about this, about being able to, come out here. Is it's like, yeah, sharing ideas and being told things that might otherwise, not occur to a person until, say, something had happened. And that's cool. Yeah, it's a very solid. I mean, this reminds me of old Advance. Have you watched The Terminator? Yeah, I remember that old. Do you mean the old movie, right? With Arnold Schwarzenegger in it? Yeah, it was a good movie. It had what was his name? Bill Paxton, who was in. He's been in a lot of movies. Not around anymore. But I remember him in. Was it Aliens? That was a good movie too. I remember watching the original Alien. It's a really cool movie. Yeah, it's a pretty cool build actually. It's a lot bigger than I thought too. And we've got one of these 1x1s. Well, I know this is hard to believe, but me, a few buddies of mine were able to build. Really? That would be cool. Yeah, some pretty amazing things can be done out there. Oh, two of those pieces. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Huh. Let's screw it up here. Used AI. Okay, came back. Well, cool, man. Yeah, it's a pretty cool build, actually. I like that. It's not bad. Is artificial intelligence along with different algorithms? Huh. Right on. And this little cookie cutter piece. Oops. Man, guys, I'm down like 8%. I am going to have to end this stream here. I don't want to cut anyone off when they're still on the thing. I'm down to 8%, and I don't have any way to reach a plug into it because, well, just because of where my setup is at. I go start that car up and check for leaks and. Message deleted. David, did you ever hire anyone else as a mod? No. It's just been you, man, so far. I know that sometimes you're gonna be busy and stuff, and maybe I can't even believe we even need a mod, but maybe if we do, we'll just, I guess, maybe do other ones too. I know some of those. I hate to keep talking about reaction channels, but that's what I watch so much on YouTube. Some of them have like dozens of people working as mods, but I do appreciate what you're doing though, man. It's really really nice of you to. But I know that you got a life and you may not always be available, and I don't want you to feel put out. That is a very weird jumper plate. Very weird one. Message getting deleted. Okay. Guess that one goes across the top. Yeah, thanks for the stream. It was a great meeting. You all have a great night. See you during play. And Trans the Goat. Yeah, I'm down like 4%. We'll probably end the stream here. What time is it? 10:15. My time. Tomorrow I probably can't. I got stuff going on. That's why I pushed it for today. All right. Good night to you, man. Appreciate everything. You take care. Thank you. Good night, Larry. You all have a good night. Appreciate everyone coming in tonight. Guys, take care. Guys and gals out there. Until next time. Ciao. I'm glad to hear that, man. I really appreciate you being here. Have a good night and be safe, man. Ciao. Let me know what you're building. Comments. Ivan Smith, good night, man. Take care. Y'all take care. Have a good one. See y'all.